Hi guys, whatever we wanted to dream has actually come true today. We really wanted us to break the others' dominance. Finally, we are breaking the others' dominance. Everything in the market is looking very, very good. Very impressed by how Solana reacted over the last 24 hours. We did expect some big move to be coming in Solana. So let's just get into our charts quickly. Today is gonna be very, very special day because I'm very, very sure market is gonna get very, very bullish as time passes by. So let's dive into the charts. So the first thing we have to monitor today is that the other's dominance is broken down. The next target is for USDT's dominance, which we could expect to be going down very, very soon. It's just been sideways near our target about 3.96%. We would ideally want to break this target so we can be 110% sure that now we've entered the massive bull market that we have all had been dreaming about. Now, if we get into Bitcoin, Bitcoin is doing what I really wanted Bitcoin to do, just be sideways in these regions before going into 50,000. But April is going to be a very, very big month when it comes to Bitcoin. So we have to be ready for that. April's always is one of the most favorable months where Bitcoin and Ethereum pumps. Overall, Bitcoin has been behaving really, really well. Volume has been pretty sideways, but that's all right. They pump it, then they dump it, and then we consolidate and have some kind of corrections coming as well. Now we get into ETH. ETH has been behaving similarly, same pattern following, just like Bitcoin. It would pump up and then just been trading in these ranges that we would ideally want to trade in. So overall, things look very, very good, very, very bullish for us. Just as we started recording, we saw a massive upside coming in AXS. For us, the main goal for AXS would be to break above this downtrend line that we got rejected from, and then obviously $74. If we break both of them, we can consider that we are now getting very, very bullish. Volume is coming into AXS. We do know that AXS had an exploit and there were so many concerns for AXS, but I'm really proud of the AXS team, how the whole coin is performing right now, how SLP performed. So overall, whatever is happening related to the hacking, it is still doing what it is supposed to do. And good thing that we can clearly see is that the volume is coming back. We do know that their app is going to be launching very, very soon. So that is something that everybody was waiting for, and everybody is very, very bullish on that. Now we get into AR as well. AR had a very good upside yesterday, about $41.30. Did break above this zone. Now we would ideally want it to go above $41. Once it does do that, then we can be confirmed that we can enter into trades, and we will then head on to our next resistance that's going to be coming very soon as well. Overall, AR also looks very, very good. But the man of the moment for me has to be Solana. Solana outperformed everybody yesterday. We clearly had a massive volume week. I haven't seen that in a 4-hour chart for a very, very long time. So that was a very, very bullish sign for us. And now the next resistance is about $127 to $128. Depends, if we get a bit sideways here, then probably it's gonna get closer as well, because the weekly downtrend line is very, very close, and that would be the best thing that can happen possibly, because there's so many people who have invested in Solana, and ideally everybody would want Solana to have a good upside coming. Now we get into Atom. We can clearly see Atom has just been in this range that we had discussed previously as well. We need some big volume to be coming in to bring some big upsides on Atom, but for now we are lacking that volume. So once the volume comes in, definitely our target remains still at $33.11. Now we get into AVAX as well. AVAX just wicked above $102, roughly around there. So looks very, very good. We didn't want to wick above this so we can have more control in AVAX. Big volume coming as well. So looks very, very good. Very, very beautiful sign there as well. Now if we do break above this, then we can become very, very bullish. We want to close the candle above this, have a good retest like we've had here also. Then we can be very, very bullish, and then we can increase the contract size or DCA into our spot positions, however you like to trade in your trading portfolios. Now we get into FTM as well. We can see FTM looks very, very good. It's trying to come back into the weekly and 4-hourly trends. The weekly trend is up here and the 4-hour trend is right now just testing, facing some kind of rejection. Main reason for the rejection has to be lack of volume. Once that big volume, big chunk of money comes into FTM, I'm sure FTM is going to pump and have a very big upside as well. It's the cheapest layer one out there. It has to perform. There can't be any chances that where I can say that I have become completely bearish on FTM, because that's kind of unreasonable with FTM as well. Link as well, we can see is performing really well, but let's ape into Luna, because Luna made another all-time high, which is now about just about $2 difference at $111. Looks very, very good, looks very, very bullish. Ideally similar situation as well. We want to break above this to feel more bullish about Luna. For now, we just have to wait for that big volume chunk of volume to come into the place. Then we can be certain about a big breakout happening here as well. Overall, most of the coins we can see are performing really, really well. And while I'm recording this video, we can clearly see most of the coins right now in a very good upside. We can even see SLP is pumping right now, but the reason there's no point of trading SLP, it's a reward token for the people who play XC Infinity game. So we don't want to get into reward tokens. We want to get into tokens that will bring us good returns as well. One of the favorite points on our channel was Rune. Rune had a massive upside. Now Rune is behaving similarly as well. We did discuss the volume disappears, then it comes and pumps it above. So we have to be very careful. Monitor is as soon as we see some volume and convergence on MACDs as well and Cypher as well, then we can consider now we are getting very bullish. Hopefully it's gonna pump as well because we've already started to see movement coming into Rune. So that is also another very good sign for us. Overall, ZIL has been performing massively. Amazing performance by ZIL. Just gonna be getting into its all-time high very soon, so that is an amazing sign. I think everybody will be very bullish. We can also see the volume that's coming into ZIL is just absolutely amazing. Never seen that. There's no sign of that either in the charts, so looks very good. Overall, if we even go into my resistance chart and see what we can expect from BTC in the next few hours, I would ideally want it to remain sideways in this range and just be trading here. We could have a very small retest here, probably wake out some long positions that are very bullish right now, and probably also have a retest of this. There's two sides, but ideally we would want it to remain sideways in this channel for some time while we can see some gains and some good momentum coming into altcoins. And hopefully we know that April is going to be very bullish, so ideally we would want April to remain like that and bring us big upsides on Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. So let's hope that things go according to our plan. One plan did hit us bang on. That was definitely Metafluence. Metafluence went about 5,000% yesterday. So that was one of the biggest upsides I have ever seen in charts and coins that I had ever invested in. That was some amazing sign. Even right now, it's trading about 4,653. So it's still very up. Looks amazing. That is some massive signs. We hardly get gains like that in coins, so this has to be a very bullish sign for us overall. Even Gamanium went up about 1,300%. Looks very good. All the coins that we had shortlisted performed really well. Animal Concert went about 1,000%. Now just having a pullback, that's pretty natural for a coin to do after having 1,000% gains. So overall, all the coins we invested in the startup or in the newly listed, all of them perform absolutely amazing. And all the coins from the past as well are now beginning to consolidate, make small gains, which is a good sign. So whenever you take profits, you can ideally hold some of it back, because that is going to be an amazing sign. Another big coin we're going to be having very soon is going to be Arsenal fan token, Atletico Madrid fan token, Hero Chains. So there's a lot of coins that we're going to discuss in startup today. First one we have to get really bullish about has to be Hero Chains. It's going to be starting in about 4 hours 58 minutes, the preheat, and then obviously in the day time frame, probably it's going to be coming in our newly listed as well. Then we also have AdaSwap. AdaSwap is building a gamified DEX for the Cardano network that enables crypto community. So this is going to be a huge project as well. We have to ape into this. This one has about 4 days and 4 hours. So there's a lot of time for you to prepare for this one, while the next target for us has to be Hero Chains. And even if you look into newly listed, we can clearly see that it's going to be starting in about 1 day, 7 hours. So that's also a very good time to get prepared. If you're not in startup, you don't have a VIP, you have to just wait for it to come in the newly listed, and then you can ape into that as well. Now we look into the big data today. Our greed and fear index is just sitting at 52. Overall, we can still consider ourselves pretty neutral. We're at normal levels, so that is good. Even though we are seeing upsides, but we're still in the position like that. That means we can still have a lot more upside coming into the markets. Look pretty even Steven in long and short ratio. Not much difference there. Block trades are certainly getting very bearish, especially in 1 hour time frames, but that's pretty natural. Things can be very bearish block trades, so we don't have to be very worried about that. Overall, if you look at the market sentiments for the coins, they look very good. Even Stevens in BTC and ETH. Market sentiment is also very neutral, so that is a very good sign for us overall, and we can expect some big upsides to be coming in startup coins, because we just had something that went up 5,000%. That is just something insane that I've never seen before in my life. Now let's get in the news. Today we have another news, COVID related, all the way from China. China expands COVID lockdown as Shanghai newly cases surge. This is a massive news. We had been discussing this yesterday as well. We really have to be cautious about that, because whenever the markets are going to close in China, you would expect people to invest money. Not exactly legal there. People are still trading while hiding their assets. So are we going to be seeing more money coming into crypto from China, or we're going to find out very, very soon, probably in the next 24 hours. The next news we can clearly see is US GDP, payrolls, everything is kind of suffering right now in the markets. So we have to be very, very careful, like we discussed earlier as well, in this month of March, that we will be expecting economies to be going down and probably crypto to have a very good blast off. We are already having that blast off that we discussed. So I hope that carries on. We even see German inflation rate jumps to 7.3% in March, high since 1981. And a lot of other countries are also having a very hard time. We have also seen the global stocks drop, Poland to be doing everything to stop Russian oil. We're also having FUD in commodities. We're having FUD in energy stocks. We can even see Spain inflation jumps to 9.8% in March, high since 1985. So things aren't exactly how we would ideally want them to be right now in the markets. Just have to be very, very cautious about that and be very, very careful as well. Overall, the markets look good. The entry positions I've already shared, so do get into them however you feel like, and do join gate.io if you want to get those 5,000% gains, because that is just absolutely insane. I don't think you can get that anywhere else. So click in the link given in the description below and join gate.io today. That's all for today's video, guys. See you guys tomorrow.